Just a few days to the deadline given by the leadership of labor unions for the commencement of a nationwide strike, and it appears mobilization of all affiliate unions has begun to ensure effective implementation of the industrial action. The NLC and the Trade Union Congress are not happy with the hardline chosen by the federal, state and local governments as it concerns the adoption of 30,000 naira as the minimum wage in the country. The labor unions are gearing up for an indefinite strike from Monday, October the 29th, until the government adopts the 30,000 naira figure. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari was in Port Harcourt today to commission the new terminal at the Port Harcourt International Airport. President Buhari seized the opportunity to reiterate the government's commitment to boosting infrastructure, job creation and opening up of the country for trade and investment. The host governor, Nyesom Wike, also promised that the domestic wing terminal will be ready for commissioning by December this year.
Today's commissioning is an example of government's deliberate policy to sustain the development of infrastructure for economic growth in all geopolitical zones of the country.
Hello everyone and thank you for joining us. This is Politics Today and I'm Neota Igbe. Now, it's 113 days and counting to the 2019 general elections, and cries of foul are already in the air, coming from some candidates, especially those in the opposition parties. One of the most vocal of the petitioners is the presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Alhaji Abubakar wants the international community to pay close attention and ensure that the Independent National Electoral Commission conducts credible polls. The People's Democratic Party is also accusing INEC of bias based on allegations of vote buying for which they say no action of note has been taken. Now, before we get into the conversation today, a quick look at some of the stories in our political space.
The federal government is taking the first step towards preparing the 2019 budget. The Federal Executive Council approved the medium-term expenditure framework for 2019 to 2021 at its meeting in Abuja. The Minister of Budget and National Planning, Senator Udo Udoma, explains that the MTEF will help government achieve its development objectives.
The MTEF FSP that was approved today is designed to translate the strategic development objectives of the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan.
The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has apprehended a gang of 7 suspects with over 200 drums of diesel valued at over 10 million naira at a creek in Calabar South local government area of Cross River State. Cross River State Commandant of the NSCDC, Haliru Al-Hassan, told journalists after parading the suspects and the products that the command remains vigilant to
now
check
that we
such
have
illegal
discovered
activities.
I want to assure you that we will never allow any illegal activity again to take place on this artificial lake.
The Senate has asked security agencies to investigate the cause of the crisis in Kaduna State and ensure that the perpetrators pay for their crimes.
There is the urgent need for community leaders, religious leaders, and leaders of thought to rise to the occasion. Killings of innocent persons in the name of religion or ethnic identity is a serious threat not just to the peace of the people of Kaduna State, but the peace and stability of the country as a whole.